With March Madness right around the corner, let's take a look back at some of the biggest NCAA upsets in recent years. First up is the 2006 NCAA Tournament in the East Regional Final that saw number 11 George Mason take down number 1 seeded UConn in overtime 86-84. Before the 2006 tournament, the school from Fairfax, Virginia had never won a March Madness game, but quickly found themselves heading to the Final Four after taking down the Huskies. George Mason's NCAA run not only made them one of the greatest Cinderella stories of all time, but it's one that is still referenced during the big dance today. The next major upset is coming to us in the form of number 11 VCU taking down number 1 Kansas in the Elite Eight during the 2011 tournament. Bill Self's Jayhawks fell short to 33-year-old Shaka Smart's Rams in just their third loss of the season, 71-61. Kansas, who won their previous 3 games by an average of 17.7 points, couldn't keep up with the Rams' hot shooting, who took an early 18-point lead in the first half. VCU, who wasn't even supposed to get a bid since they didn't finish in the top 2 from the Colonial Athletic Association, not only took down the number 1 seed, but did so handedly. 2011 marked the 3rd time that no number 1 teams made a Final Four appearance. VCU's victory over KU is one of the many reasons why March can't come soon enough each year. 2012 saw 2 huge upsets in the first round by a number 15 team taking down a 2nd seed. First up, Norfolk State, who effectively put the Missouri Tigers out of contention after their 86-84 win. Mizzou came into the tournament having won the Big 12 just the week before and were hoping for the number 1 seed out of the West region. Norfolk State, on the other hand, was making their first NCAA appearance since becoming a D1 school in 1997. The game was neck and neck, featuring 22 lead changes and 14 ties that ultimately saw the Spartans advance by a basket. The loss for Mizzou made it just the 5th time a number 2 seed lost in the first round and the first since 2011. Following Mizzou's first round loss, hours later marked another bracket buster when number 15 Lehigh took down college basketball royalty number 2 Duke. The Mountain Hawks, who came into the tournament on an 8-game winning streak, let their momentum lead the way in a 75-70 victory over the Blue Devils, a game that took place in Greensboro, North Carolina, essentially making it feel like home for Duke. Junior guard C.J. McCollum put up 30 points for Lehigh, getting praise from Duke's Coach K following the game, calling McCollum the best player on the court. Duke's loss marked the first time in NCAA tournament history that 2 number 15 seeds knocked off number 2 seeds in the same tournament. Our last major upset came about in 2016 when tournament favorite number 2 Michigan State, who many thought should have been seeded number 1, was sent home packing by number 15 Middle Tennessee, also in the first round. The Spartans, who had arguably the best player in the tournament in Denzel Valentine, even got off to a rough start, trailing 15-2 in the first. While the teams played close at times, the Blue Raiders never trailed in the game, shooting 56%, and went 11 of 19 from the 3-point arc, pulled off the win 90-81, absolutely stunning Tom Izzo and company. It's electrifying, it's heartbreaking, it's March Madness, and it's what we all look forward to each year. For all of your NCAA tournament coverage, keep it at fansided.com.